Welcome to the Average Rook. We are still playing The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. We've got 2 more people to meet in Broken Flowers so that we can get an idea of where Dandelion is, our famous little bot, who seems to be taking the business of the Rosemary and Thyme quite seriously. Seems to be talking to a bunch of people on employing their services. So this is where we need to go. We need to talk to Molly. Let's see if we can actually get inside there. I have absolutely no idea. We're gonna give it a shot.
This Baronet's Lavallette's villa.
Shouldn't interest you. The Baroness don't mingle with just anyone.
Don't worry. I'm here to see your chambermaid, Molly.
Out of the way. Baroness is riding out. Be gone.
Geralt of Rivia at my doorstep? Surely this is no chance encounter?
Greetings, Baroness. Greetings, General. You're right. I'm here for a reason.
There's no mistaking you. But for etiquette's sake, Mary Louisa Lavalette, an Imperial General and a Witcher meet, and know each other. Surprising.
Yeah, we've met before.
We've met before.
And how? Imagine this, Louisa. The Emperor desired a chat with the Witcher. I, too, was fortunate enough to meet him then.
So Geralt of Rivia now works for Emperor Emir. Interesting. Has Var Emry sent you to rid Novigrad of monsters?
Well,
Looking
not
for
exactly.
A girl named Molly. Heard she works here.
My maidservant. I'm afraid she's currently at the home of my dear friend Patricia Vegelbud.
Perhaps Geralt could accompany us. He could speak with Molly at the races.
Is that something you'd consider, Witcher? Care to partake of some sophisticated diversion?
That's not exactly what we're here for, but yeah, sure, we're happy to go with you.
Well, if Molly will be there.
On our way, then.
Probably just as well. I don't exactly want to make the way myself if it can cut some time in the recording. So this is Gildorf. So I'm guessing Rose is still somewhere around there, and we still have to find her. But she's going to be the last one on our list, because there is apparently. I am praying that that will continue going, and I won't have to record again. Please, for the love of God, for the love of all that is good. Okay, thank goodness. Because I've heard that there, this does have an issue with the unending loading circle.
My father owned a similar estate in Bruges. As a young girl, I'd travel there often to ride.
Okay.
Shall we look at the horses? Do you like horses, Geralt?
I like one
I guess
horse.
So. Called every horse I've had Roach.
The grey mare is Cantarella, sired by Cahir, the champion from Vol.
Gray's a nice color. For horses, too.
My coin's on the black stallion, Nemrod, purest Nilfgaardian stock.
Surprised he didn't salute you, General.
It's a horse. Know much about the others?
Know anything about the chestnut or the bay?
The chestnut is Thunderbolt, a pure-blood Britannian, gallant steed, but too headstrong for my taste, difficult to control. And the bay hails from Zerrikania. Lord de Volte acquired him recently. I know little about him, though Zerrikanians are reputed to have incredible stamina.
Okay, fair enough. I'd like to talk to Molly.
Is Molly a horse?
Pardon?
I did come here to see Molly, after all.
Patience, Witcher. She ought to arrive soon. I asked Molly to join us as soon as she was done with her chores. She shouldn't be long now.
Okay.
All depends what you asked her to do, milady. But I don't really have a choice. I'll wait.
Alright, so let's get this on.
Seem to know your horses.
No is not the word. Morvran's a true expert.
I find them to be far more honest than men. Must say, I'm curious how you manage in the saddle, Witcher.
Mostly just try to stay in it.
What would you say to a little race?
Not what I came here for.
I mean, we could give that a shot.
Don't make me beg, Witcher. Tell you what, win, and I shall give you my finest saddle. Made in Nilfgaard proper of beautifully tanned leather.
We could give it a shot. Yeah, let's go. Kind of really wanted to save
Wouldn't mind
first,
seeing
but
if your knowledge of horses translates into riding
I suppose I could
skills.
always go back.
Well said. So, which steed do you choose, Witcher?
That's a good question. Kinda want the stamina, so we'll ride the Zeracanian Bay.
Heard tales of Zeracanian horses. I'll ride the bay.
I'll not ride with you, but I shall bet on a steed. Nemrod will win, no matter the rider.
Cantarella for me, then. I see no point in delaying this. Let's begin.
Pray to God that I don't lose. If I lose, I'll go back in my own time.
Riders ready!
3, 2, 1, go.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see
Come
what
on.
you're made of.
Oh, no, 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 no.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
I'm doing this on purpose. I'm going to make you lose no matter what, and that is going to be up to me making sure that you don't pass me. As long as I have the stamina and make sure that I block the path, I will be pretty good.
Come on, Witcher. Let's see what you're made of.
If they're still on the path, then I'm good to pick up the stamina. I just gotta make sure that they stay there.
Don't spare the horse.
God damn it. Can't pass me. That is an issue. As long as I block his path. Give me the press.
I adore the speed, the rush of air.
Gonna block your path, gonna block your path, gonna block your path. Once I get my stamina back up, I'm good to go. You say that the Zeracanian Bay... I think we won. Wasn't really much, the horses, so much as me
A
cheating.
beautiful victory.
Thanks.
For one for whom every horse is a roach, you carry yourself exquisitely in the saddle. My congratulations.
Thank you, and I'm glad that you don't have
That
any...
is yours.
I'm glad that you don't have any, bad feelings towards this.
Now,
At least I'm
could I
hoping
talk
that
to
he
your
doesn't.
chambermaid, milady?
Ah, yes, Molly. That is why you came here after all.
Yes, it
The
is.
portly young woman. That's her.
She doesn't look
Speak to
portly.
her. And you must find us when you're ready to return to Novigrad. We'd be delighted to join you for the journey.
5 minutes would help.
Hurts as much as life.
Where are we, by the way? We are far out in the wheat fields, so we can always get, if we say no, we can always use that to port our way back. So I need to get back to there at some point, I think for one of my Witcher contracts. Right now, let me just, hold on, I want to swap out this. So Superior Racing Saddle. That just gives me +5 stamina compared to what I have right now. Okay, and I can just sell this when need be. Hey Molly, how's it going?
I'm Molly, my lord. Wish to see me?
Call me Geralt.
Geralt! That Geralt! The one Dandelions rescued time and time again!
Maybe. If not for him.
Wouldn't be here if not for Dandelion.
That's
Told
not
me
a falsehood.
all about your adventures. How he'd ready you for battle with his songs. How he tamed the Kairan by playing his lute.
I meant that literally. Dandelion's why I'm here. Came to ask you about him. Know where he might be?
Yes.
No. Sadly, I haven't got a clue. We've not seen each other in ages.
When was the last time you saw him?
Baroness don't approve of our acquaintance. Says Dandelion's a good-for-nothing layabout. Can you imagine?
Oh, we can only imagine.
But... or maybe his sister could help you. Such a nice girl.
Sister? Dandelion... You aware of that? Remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Any chance you remember your last conversation with Dandelion?
Course. He came to borrow some coin for a barge.
What?
Why do you need a barge?
To take me on a romantic cruise of the canals by the light of the moon.
Or rather, he was using it so that he can import some stock.
Said there'd be strawberries and that wine with the bubbles, and he'd sing me arias. But I've not seen him since.
He's been using women just so that he can do up the Rosemary in time. It's going a little bit too far on his little pledge.
You do realize Dandelion doesn't have a sister.
Sure he does. Saw her myself. Funny, she don't look like him at all. Blonde, for starters. Maybe they've different fathers.
Or he was lying to you.
Different mothers, too.
Maybe. But you could see he cares for her. Looks after her. The way he carried her packages and...
Know where I can find her? Dandelion's sister?
I know. Whenever I ask Dandelion when we visit her, he'd grow all quiet and then change the subject.
Interesting.
Thanks, Molly.
Wait, before you go, I've got a request. Dandelion told me once he'd show me his etchings, but he never did. I'd so like to see them.
Won't be too
Etchings.
hard to convince him. He loves showing off those etchings to anyone he can.
Oh, that's wonderful! Thanks, and good luck to you on your search.
This naivety is not entirely good on you, I have to say. But at least we got some experience points out of that. And I think we have to go around the other way just so that we can talk to, oh, I've completely forgotten his name again. On your own, or with Voorhees and Baroness Lavalette. We can just ask them to head back. I think we're pretty much done here. Yeah, we're pretty much done here.
Ah, Geralt, there you are. Shall we return together?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'd like to go back.
Gladly. It's a long way to Novigrad. Road ought to seem shorter with some company.
It's at least shorter from me.
I'd say the same. Well then, let's go.
Okay. Head straight back over to Novigrad. A few hours later. Hopefully it's just a normal cut. Seems a little bit eerie for my taste. But thanks for taking us
And
there.
here we are. Thank you for your company.
Thanks for the free travel.
Likewise. See ya.
Okay, Molly has been dealt with. We've got one last thing we've got to deal with. Can we talk to him at all?
Geralt, what can I do for you?
Let me see here. How are things at the Imperial Court?
Big changes afoot in the Empire.
You've no notion? The Emperor summoned you. He only ever summons with reason. It's clear he seeks his daughter.
You
His
know a lot.
daughter.
I must. I am my father's son.
What's your father got to do with this?
He is close to the Emperor and knows the opposition, knows they press for abdication. Ceding the throne to Cyrilla, it's the best the Emperor can do.
The best.
But as is known, an Empress needs an Emperor at her side. My father will ensure the right man is chosen.
And you want to be that man?
Farewell.
Okay, we won't be asking about that. Okay, we've got one more person we need to see. We need to see Rosa. But we need to find a way into that Va'atra villa. So let's see about finding that way. Okay, we've reached the villa, apparently, with Va'atra, where Rosa should be. I have no idea how I'm gonna get in, so let's talk to the captain.
What do you want?
I'm the new swordplay instructor.
Rosa Va'atra's expecting me. Supposed to give her lessons in swordplay.
Come with me. Miss Rosa awaits.
Okay, simple enough. So find a way into the Va'atra guard.
Hope you realise what
sorry.
you've got yourself into.
Oh, it should be easy.
Miss Rosa's got a downright beastly temper. Shows no mercy once she grips a sword.
Well, that'll be good for us. Because that's what we do.
Another drifter in from Temeria.
Grab a wooden one, and take care not to hurt the little miss. You'll earn the ambassador's ire.
Aha. Wooden sword.
Follow me.
We'll just make sure that we've got this equipped. It's pretty... I think we just need to actually put it on ourselves. Oh, wait, no. Do equip. Okay, let's go. You gonna run for it? Where the hell are you going? Oh, shit. Oh. Got our own thing down here.
You're my new instructor. Well, Papa clearly went out of his way this time.
Aha.
Wood, to start with. I must know your worth.
And we must know yours. Okay, some target practice, I guess. Okay, we've got ourselves some different gear. Alright, let's go for it. You might not like our technique. Actually, I don't even know if we're supposed to be winning or losing against her. Action not allowed during combat.
You'll never learn.
Ow, ow. Stupid.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Excuse me. Oh, this is actually a little bit tough.
Lost your nerve?
Stop floating. Fight. Damn it!
So, did that do it?
Well fought. You're much better than the last one.
I'm not actually your swordplay instructor.
Really? Then who are you? And how on earth did you get in?
I'm a witcher here on business.
I'm a witcher. I'm looking
A witcher? That's splendid. I always wanted to meet a witcher.
Well,
this
good.
Is so exciting.
Very. I'm looking for Dandelion.
incredibly. But we ought to discuss that another time. Came to ask about your rhetoric tutor, Dandelion.
Rhetoric tutor? Good one. That is why Papa hired him, but not at all what the bard had in mind. He mostly played his lute and sang for us. I believe he thought he was wooing.
Thought.
I mean, he wasn't? But you had some sort of relationship.
If you call him chasing after me a relationship. Even so, there was nothing between us.
You sure about that?
Seems my sisters had a bit of fun at our expense.
Sister.
But enough chatter. Stand and fight. I demand a rematch.
Yeah, sure, we can do it.
What now, you piece of filth?
Hold on. Come on.
Why bother with two swords when you can barely handle one?
Okay. I just gotta get it at the right time. I need to be a lot more careful about that.
Damn it! Well,
Nice.
if you're not an instructor, you should certainly be one. Fancy giving me a few private lessons?
I think we could probably do that.
Can't rightly refuse a request from a lady.
What are you two lovebirds whispering about?
Are you supposed to be the sister?
You asked about my relationship with Dandelion? Well, here's the mix-up's mastermind. Edna Va Atra, the greatest mischief maker north or south of the Yaruga.
So, Dandelion mixed you up.
Wait a minute. Mean to say Dandelion mixed you two up?
On occasion, yes. But then Rosa would quickly set him straight. If
Good,
you'd shut
I
your
guess.
catty mouth for a moment, dear little sister, I could explain.
So they're twins?
Edna sent Dandelion some love letters. She signed my name. Conceited as he is, naturally he fell for it. I was left to repel the aging bard's advances.
What a cruel
Rosa,
prank.
I had the best of intentions, you know that. I felt you needed help taking the first step. You blushed every time he sang a ballad. He'll next sing at your funeral if you don't stop it right now.
God, this dialogue is so freaking amazing.
Calm down, ladies. No poet's worth two sisters nipping at each other's throats.
Especially not this one.
Listen, I just want to know one thing. Either of you seen Dandelion lately?
Edna might have. I certainly have not. My dear sister, I would never spend time alone with a man for whom you burn with a secret passion. Burn with passion? For one who incessantly praises another woman's talents? Afraid I've more sense than that.
Dandelion acts strange lately?
Dandelion act any different lately? Notice anything strange?
Strange? Not really. It's no use, Geralt. She's so enamored she'd hardly notice if he turned into a werewolf.
I'm pretty sure
Edna,
anyone
what?
would notice.
You needn't pretend he followed convention. Remember when he took us to the cemetery?
Rhetoric lessons in a cemetery. Unusual even for Dandelion.
We set out to visit the graves of celebrated Oxenford professors. He ended up quizzing us about Margrave Henkel.
Who?
Eccentric old coot. Died recently. He'd apparently been an important and generous patron of the arts as a young man.
Who'd Dandelion sing about? Know anything about her?
I believe she's a poetess, or trabaritz. Very skilled and exceptionally talented, of course.
This woman. Not a local, right?
I seem to remember him praising her melodious Kaviri accent. Makes sense. He referred to her as Kalonetta a few times. Bizarre names are common in Kavir.
Gotta
Okay.
ask Zoltan about this Kalonetta.
Yes. Interested in politics?
Bet sophisticated young ladies like you know a bunch about politics.
We've picked up a few things. What would you like to know?
Maybe just a tiny bit. Emperor and his cohorts.
Emperor continuing to push north. Courtiers must be ecstatic.
His confidants must be. But Papa says that's not likely to last much longer.
Interesting.
not?
Papa says the war's disrupting trade, and people are tired of financing the Emperor's adventures.
Figures.
Changing subjects.
I think we're done.
Been a pleasure, but I've got stuff to take care of.
Exceedingly nice to meet you. Please come again. Well, can I expect any more lessons in future?
I think we can.
Awfully convincing, miss. Wonder where you learned it. Name the time and place.
House here, tomorrow. Same time as today.
I think we can
See
do
you
that.
then.
See you, Master Witcher.
Well, why don't you just go and take the bard then? She can have us. Maybe. Well, that was a quick change and a very abrupt and dodgy kind of change, but at least it changed. Okay. We can take some water from there. Is there anything else that we can pilfer? Fencing lessons. We may deal with that in our own time. But I need to go and consult with Zoltan. So I gotta go back to the Rosemary in time and speak with him. Once I've dealt with that, and once the quest ends at some point, I will go back and do the fencing lessons. 4 minutes later. Hey Zoltan, how's it going?
Haven't even drunk her water. Naughty bird. Now repeat. Savoury cracker.
Stop talking to the bird like that.
Ah, you're back. You met Poppy? She ought to start talking any day now.
What do you mean? Where'd you get her?
That Field Marshal Duda's replacement? The Marshal was a parrot, you do remember, right? Where'd you get her?
At auction. Some mage's estate went under the hammer. Witch hunters and the Eternal Fire joined forces, staked out his place and rounded the sorry sap up. Put his things up for sale. Happened to be passing by and saw this out. Came with her own cage.
How could you resist?
Could they? 'Tweren't possible. Ah, but dandelions what matters now.
Exactly.
So, how'd you do? Learn much?
I learned quite a bit. I think I got something.
Women on my list hadn't seen Dandelion in a while. All claimed he had been acting strange. Also mentioned he'd been seeing someone else. Thing is, Mystery Woman wasn't on my list.
What's she supposedly like, this lass?
Blonde, from Kovir. The Troberits, apparently. Named Kalonetta or something like that.
Something like that.
That makes it clear as crystal. It's Priscilla. Aye. Must be her.
Priscilla?
Who's this Priscilla?
A Troberits, like you said. Quite popular of late. Picture Dandelion with a pair of tits and you've got the general idea.
Uh-huh.
Interesting image. So how'd Dandelion handle meeting his female double?
I think he fell in love.
Of course.
What can I say? Could be he finally met his match.
She's his match, all right. Maybe more.
Is that
The
good or
laddie's
not
head's
good?
on fire. Lassie's got him whirling.
All right. Guess we gotta talk to her.
Priscilla works for the Mummers troupe. Reynard and the Foxen. Whenever they're in town, she performs nightly at the Kingfisher.
Mean we've been sentenced to an evening of poetry?
Must you
Sentence.
always? This'll be true poetry, Geralt. You'll see.
Okay. Meet Zoltan in the Kingfisher Inn after sundown. Okay, I guess we'll just go over and do that. We've got literally nothing better to do. 3 minutes later. Okay, here's the Kingfisher. If we just head inside, we should get the, there we go. Alright, let's see what this bard is like.
Ah, here already. Come on, let's find some arse rest.
Arse rest.
Should start soon.
Oh my. Does look like his double. Partially, anyway. Just people in the background would shut up.
These scars long have yearned for your tender caress, to bind our fortunes. Damn what the stars earn. Rend my heart open, then your love profess. A winding, weaving fate to which we both atone. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. The wolf I will follow into the storm, to find your heart, its passion displaced by our ever-growing, hardening into stone. Amidst the cold, to hold you in a heated embrace. You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep. I know not if fate would have us live as one, or if by love's blind chance we've been bound. The wish I whispered when it all began, did it forge a love you might never have found? You flee, my dream come the morning. Your scent, berries tart, lilac sweet. To dream of raven locks and twisted, stormy, of violet eyes glistening as you weep.
Not bad. Not bad at all. And now we will need to speak to her. I believe it's even got Geralt clapping. She didn't like that.
I know him! 'Twas him murdered some Temerian boys back in White Orchard.
Silence, woman. We've come to hear music.
A murderer?
There's a war on. Some die.
Oh, please, argue this out elsewhere.
And now a fight's gonna break out, isn't it?
Squabbles and rows again. And I was told this was a decent establishment.
If I know Geralt, he risked his noggin to save someone else's arse.
Save, you say? He murdered folk.
Don't let him provoke you.
There's the door. Settle this outside.
Come.
All right, looks like we got our
I
exit.
wish to listen to music. Music!
Cultural capital of the world? The fuck it is.
Well, she did ruin it.
It permits me to introduce this year's Priscilla, known also as Calinetta, as lovely as she is talented. And this
is Geralt of Rivia, I know. Dandelion's told me a great deal about you, and I've listened with bated breath.
Well, at least we can dispense
Don't be
with the
surprised.
introductions.
After all, doubt I could think of a more fitting subject for a ballad than a witch's love for a sorceress. Or should I say, sorceresses.
It is true, it is building. Not people I confide in. Seems Dandelion's left nothing out.
Seems Dandelion was meticulous in telling my story, down to personal and insignificant details. Did he offer anything about himself, like where he was going?
Splendid. Very funny, truly. So, see you later.
Excuse me?
Not here. Come with me.
Okay, I get it.
There a reason for all this sneaking around?
An excellent one. When last I saw Dandelion, he told me he was planning a heist. Siggy Reuven's vault.
Sheepdip.
That vase
I've not
moved.
seen him since.
Reuven, who's that?
Reuven. What's he like?
tall, fat, dangerous as hell.
Tall and
Limping
fat,
his
wow.
gait. Left leg.
Sounds like a lame rock troll.
If trolls were devilishly intelligent and had a flair for crime, yeah, I'd agree.
Breaking into a vault.
Dandelion breaking into a vault. I'd sooner expect him to choose a life of celibacy.
True. Forgot to pay for his way into Passaflora once. And laid awake the next 3 nights worrying about it.
Any idea what got into him? He have debts he needed to pay off?
Claimed he was helping someone. Urgent matter that couldn't wait, he said.
Was he helping Ciri?
This someone, Dandelion mentioned their name?
No. But if I know Dandelion, it's her name he failed to mention. As he failed to mention her slender waist and ample bosom.
Let me guess. Attempted heist was a failure.
Well, he's not driven up in a gilded carriage laden with jewels, so I should think so. I've asked after him everywhere, but it seems an army of tongue-stealing cats has overrun the city. I learned only that he raised a ruckus at Horson Jr.'s lair. Then Horson's men chased him all over town.
Interesting that they
Horson
called the
Jr.
guy Horson.
Doesn't ring a bell.
Biggest prick in Novigrad. Not literally, but...
Got it. You're not a
The
fan.
opposite of the
But
literal.
what did he do to you?
Try the whole town. He's one of 4 bosses who control the city's underworld. The others being Siggy Reuven, Carlo the Cleaver Varese, and the King of Beggars.
Any information on them?
At least they didn't cross the church as well. Bring that venerable institution into it. We'd be in deep then.
Yep. Looks like I gotta rescue Dandelion. Again.
Here I go again, rushing to Dandelion's rescue. He ought to pay me a salary.
Whoever he is, I sincerely doubt he's in the mood for jokes. Nor am I, in fact.
Relax, I'll get him out of this. Gotta talk to this Horson first. And Siggy Reuven. Know where I might find them?
I don't know about Horson, but Reuven runs a bathhouse. Careful, though. He's a dangerous character.
So am I.
I don't doubt it. But Dandelion's not. I beg you to hurry it. Let me know as soon as you learn anything.
Wow, you seem to be smitten by him too.
Got bugger all to do here. Heading back to the Rosemary.
All right,
Got
you do
Poppy
that.
to feed. And then I suppose I'll wait. See if our warbler don't come home on his own. Take care now.
It's okay, we'll probably head our own way. Okay, I think we've got one little thing that we can do. Ooh, we've got level 16 already. We've got one little thing that we can do before we head off and stop this episode. I think the last thing that bush is going through. I don't like that. One little thing that we can do before we stop this episode is I want to attempt to do the fencing lessons. Hopefully that's not too long. So I'm going to cut over to a brand new day, hopefully over at Rosa's place. 2 minutes later. Okay, it is now a new day. We have reached Rosa's place. Let's talk to the guard and hopefully he'll let us in.
Greetings. You here for a specific reason?
To give lessons.
Got a meeting with Rosa. A fencing lesson.
Geralt of Rivia, yes? Miss Rosa stepped out for a walk. Near Temple Bridge, she said. She asked that you join her.
Okay.
Guess it's gonna be an interesting lesson. Thanks.
Oh god, it's gonna take a long time, isn't it? Okay, how far away is the bridge? Please tell me it's not that far away. It's over on the other side and it's near it. It's between the bloody... Alright, so I'm gonna hopefully cut over there. Alright, this should be where we're meeting her. Okay, oh, it's him again.
You again? Want some more? Bruises on your ass heel already?
On God, I say! Victory will be mine this time.
Oh my god. Okay, let's just get this over with.
Duly heated. Now show me what you got. Damn.
Oh, he's got a shield now. Of course he does. You yield again.
That enough?
Yes, but next time.
I'm not wanting there to be a next
time.
time.
Bilberry and apologize for being an ass. Quick, before I change my mind and break your bones.
We shall meet again.
God, what a dickhead. And you're wasting my goddamn time. I'm trying to get over to Rosa. She's probably still far away. Oh, wait, no, she's right there. Okay, thank you.
Nilfgaardian regiment always accompany you on your walks?
Always. Papa's orders. It's for your protection, Rosa dear. People here hate...
Okay, let's deal with this.
But His Excellency...
And this Excellency is telling you otherwise.
Already wasting enough time as it is.
Finally. Let's go, Geralt. I've something I wish to show you.
Okay, do show us. What about training?
We were supposed to train, not go for a walk.
I know, Geralt. Now stop harping on about it and let's go.
Okay, fine. Oh. You better hurry this up. Oh, good, she runs with us. Hopefully it's not too far that we have to move. Where exactly are you even taking us?
Here. You see, I thought that instead of training in a dank old cellar, we'd move around in the open air. A duel on a bridge, like in the novels. Now draw your sword.
Okay, fair enough.
Only got my steel and silver swords. We should be fighting with practice weapons.
We should, but you of all people ought to know. There's much more fun in doing things you shouldn't.
Ha ha. As you wish.
If that's what the lady wishes. Just don't want to see anyone crying later.
I've a hanky for you, just in case.
Wow.
On guard.
Okay, fair enough. If you want that to be the case. Oh, you son of a... Excuse me. Okay, trying to do some spar... Use. Okay. Oh, I hate that. Okay, just do some actual...
Ow! Ow! Stop! I yield!
You're covered in blood.
You alright?
Yes. The only thing you've really hurt is my pride.
You asked us to go out with you.
Alright, what's next?
We should return. Just forgive me, Geralt. I know this might sound awkward, but would you mind turning around for a moment? My corset's shifted. It's pinching me terribly.
She's gonna do a runner, isn't she?
I can understand a woman wanting to look pretty, but fighting in a corset, it slows you. Rosa? Shit, she ran off. Anything happens to her, Varatra will kill me. Need to find her.
Oh god, this is gonna take way too long. So now I gotta use my my witcher senses.
7 cats is this way. Great. Girl just wants to have fun.
God, this is gonna take way, way, way too long. Alright, I'm gonna cut over to the 7... Oh, there she is.
Far from home, aren't you, sweetie? And there's no telling if you'll ever get back.
She's Ambassador Varatra's daughter. She's got diplomatic immunity.
I don't really understand the shite you're saying. Now it's clear you love your black ones.
Do we have to convince you?
Surprise, Lucas. Witches are drawn to monsters, just the way things are. But this beastie, we'll send the word ourselves.
Please tell me we can use our Axis sign. Apologize and leave.
I believe you've offended the young lady. Now apologize as nicely as you can.
Forgive me, milady.
The mock didn't even happen.
I am sorry.
Your turn. Be nice like your friend. Bow low, and go be a patriot somewhere else.
Okay, didn't even bother bowing.
Lucas and Kobe. I shall remember those names. And when the Emperor takes Novigrad, I will find them and have them pay.
Why'd you
Easy.
run off?
Didn't hurt you in the end.
They raised their hand against me. That's enough to have that hand lopped off.
And you wonder why the North hates Nilfgaard.
And you wonder why the locals hate Nilfgaard.
I thought you were different from other Nordlings. That you understand us, our sense of justice. I see I was wrong.
You should go home now. And take the shortest, not the scenic route.
I understand. Farewell, Geralt. And good luck on the path.
You be good luck trying not to get yourself killed. Okay, that's fencing lessons done with. Holy crap, it has been an hour. Alright, we're gonna stop the episode right here just as soon as it cycled through the... Okay, that's good. Alright, stopping the episode right here. Alright, so we've got ourselves a new task. We need to find this Whoreson Jr. and talk to him about Dandelion. But I think before the next episode, I will be going through this to try and get all of the special locations and whatever side quests I can. So in the next episode, we will be cutting to Whoreson Jr. So, thank you so much for stumbling onto one of the most average gaming channels out there. Like and subscribe for more if you enjoyed the video. Check the corresponding playlist assuming something turns up, or one of the recommended that pops up below it. I am the Average Rook, and I shall see you soon, for there is more average content coming your way.